We have Cedric Alexander defending against Pentagon Jr. tonight. The television title on the line. But up first, Mandy Rose in action. And remember, Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss on tap for Ride of the Valkyries this coming Sunday. And the main event, Tyler and I asked you who you wanted on your side, and I don't think you were here, so I just picked Tyler and Drew. Yes. I made sure you got a team. You definitely got a squad who's gonna come out and hang out with you. And there's Josie Jane. Josie Jane fired up tonight on Shockwave.
Josie Jane has competed all over the US and Canada and now has the opportunity to
And look at Jane getting this crowd amped up. The crowd at NGW, they absolutely love Josie Jane. They always show their support when Josie Jane comes out. Josie Jane's a scrapper. She's a go-getter. There's nothing to dislike about Josie Jane. As you see in the crowd, there's the signs, Josie Jane section. All right, Walkman. Oh, it's all good, man. Are you going to share your food? And there's Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose, who said her best friend, Alexa Bliss, I'm putting Alexa best friend in air quotes. She tossed Alexa Bliss out of the Battlefield Battle Royal and blamed their deteriorating friendship on Bliss, saying Bliss was too focused on that title. Said she put the title ahead of their friendship. And so now Mandy Rose is going to do everything in her power to make sure Bliss can never win another title. And that's exactly what she did at Battlefield. As soon as Mandy Rose got in the ring, she went after Alexa Bliss, blindsiding her. It caught everyone by surprise. And then she picked Bliss up and just tossed her right over the top rope. I don't think Mandy Rose gave a single care about winning that Battlefield. To her, she is the winner because she was able to spoil Alexa Bliss's attempt to reclaim that NGW Women's Championship. And look at her just posing. A photo opportunity for the audience. Wish I had my camera ready. Josie Jane amped up. Mandy Rose. This is Mandy Rose, first singles match since breaking away from Alexa Bliss. And look at this, uppercut from Josie Jane. Crowd getting amped. Crowd on their feet after that uppercut and a snap suplex to follow. Jane just already taking control of this match. Jane sees this as a big opportunity. Her big break. Beautiful left hand from Jane. A drop kick that is blocked by Rose. And now Rose, Irish whip, sending Jane into the ropes. And Jane reverses with a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Jane picking Mandy Rose up. Super kick. Mandy Rose grabs the foot. Mandy Rose with the knee to the thigh. You don't want to damage your quad. You can hurt your quad. And an eye rake from Mandy Rose, followed by a Russian leg sweep. Mandy Rose now back in control of this match. Josie Jane had that spurt of offense at the beginning. Mandy Rose looking for a pin. Josie kicks out. And another slap from Rose. Rose has no respect for Josie Jane. Just slapping her. And look at that forearm. But this second forearm blocked by Jane. Jane Irish whips Mandy Rose into the ropes. And another tilt-a-whirl DDT that spikes Mandy Rose. And the crowd chanting Josie. But that's not enough. Drew Dragon Screw from Mandy Rose. And Mandy Rose tots to the audience. Mandy Rose on that apron. Back to her feet. Mandy Rose leaves the ring. Josie Jane after her. And Mandy Rose face crusher.
From a WWE hopeful to NXT and then to both brands on the main roster. But she didn't come out of nowhere.
Wait a minute. Josie Jane with a nice hip throw. Just over the shoulder throw. Josie bringing it to Mandy Rose. Mandy tossed into the steel steps. Bounces right off of them. And tonight we get our first glimpse of that unified Women's World Championship. We have yet to see it on TV since Hikaru Shida won it. Tonight's the night. But oh, what was that? Rose just dropping. There's a kick to the midsection from Josie Jane. An elbow. Another kick to the midsection. Hurricane Rana from Josie Jane. Jane is all over Mandy Rose. Hurricane Rana. I got to change records, by the way, because Daniel Bryan just won a big match.
She goes back in the ring now. Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
Josie Jane back on the offense. Daniel Bryan 1-0. The Great Muta. Can you believe the Great Muta's first show after winning the title? The new season starts, and Great Muta starts off with going 0-1. Josie Jane whips Mandy Rose into the turnbuckle post. And now Rose thrown back into the ring.
Check out WWE.com for all the
Josie just continuing the assault on Mandy. A chop just catches Mandy flush. And now Josie with the submission on Mandy.
stretch. Look at this.
A chop from Josie Jane in exchange. Kick to the midsection. Yoshi Tonic from Josie.
She seems to have gained the advantage here, showing a lot of fury with her attacks.
Mandy Rose, I think, is caught by surprise by the amount of offense Josie Jane's been able to get in this match. But now Rose back in control with the clubbing blow to the back. And a jumping knee that Josie Jane sidesteps. Irish whip since Mandy Rose over the top rope. She's on that apron. Josie Jane with a strike, and Mandy Rose catches it and fires the forearm. Gets back in the ring. Kick to the body blocked. Josie Jane takes the back. Another throw.
These competitors are just trying to stay under control.
I think Mandy Rose underestimated Josie Jane here. Josie Jane not relenting on the attack. She's pressing the attack. I love to see it. Mandy Rose does not have any options. C4 from Josie Jane.
Are you kidding me? Incredible.
And the referee even getting a kick. Kicking Mandy Rose on the way out.
We know what's next.
Jane on, Mandy Rose on the shoulders of Jane. Beautiful. And Rose kicks out.
Not yet.
I thought that was it. Jawbreaker from Rose. STO.
Nicely done.
And now what's Rose got? Rose right on the back of that neck and head. And she's got a pin. And look at her posing. No, Jane kicks out.
She kicked out there.
Snap suplex from Jane. Rose posing and paying the price for it. No, she ducks a punch. Bicycle kick from Mandy Rose. Catches Josie Jane flush. A kick blocked. Jane with a smashing clothesline. How do you think Cedric Alexander will retain? Yoshi Tonic. Cedric Alexander's wrestling Pentagon Jr. man. But Cedric has been one of the greatest damn champs. It's possible. It's possible. He just might retain. But it's possible. He might get his arm broken. Backbreaker for Mandy. Josie Jane 100% looks like Molly Holly. I'm not a fan of Josie Jane's attire. She looks like Molly Holly wearing Sandman's gear. And Mandy Rose choking out Josie Jane in that corner. Mandy Rose going for it again, crushing the face. And there's a block. Well, Molly Holly, I would definitely consider a legend. Would you not? One of the pioneers. That has to be it. Man, Josie Jane with a big upset tonight. Mandy Rose, exactly 7 days away from a pay-per-view appearance against Alexa Bliss. And Josie Jane with a huge upset. So after the match, Mandy Rose explodes and pops off on Jane. and just beats the living hell out of her. I'm talking like a savage beating, just starts slamming her all around the ring, throws her to the ring post, throws her into the steel steps, throws her into the barricade, chokes her out, drops her on the outside. Mandy Rose goes nuts. And then she picks Josie Jane up, who's bleeding, just completely just beat down, and she picks her face first, shows her in the camera, and she says, "Hey, Alexa, this is what's gonna happen to you at Ride of the Valkyries." And then she just slams Josie Jane's face right back down and then puts her foot on top of Josie Jane and puts the big L on her forehead. And that ends that segment. But a big win for Mandy Rose. My Lord. Was not expecting that whatsoever. Mandy Rose with a major loss. Josie, here comes the pain, Jane. Big win. Big win for Josie Jane. So we go to a commercial break. When we come back from commercial, we have a video segment with MJF, who was flanked by Baron Corbin. And this is what MJF has to say. "Hey, Robert, I've given you plenty of time to make the right choice, and I'm done being nice. Get it through your thick and now cracked skull that giving me that briefcase isn't an option. It's an inevitability. You have what's mine, and I'm taking it back." So here's where we stand, Rob. Next week, the big man here and I are going to walk into that ring. We're going to stand smack dab in the center, and you are going to come out, helmet and all, and you're going to place that briefcase in my hands, and you're going to say, "I'm sorry for ever causing you any trouble, Maxwell." Are we understood, Bob? And don't even think about deviating from the script, Rob, or so help me God, you won't like what happens. So that's MJF talking to Bobby Lashley. MJF wants that Battlefield briefcase, and that takes us to our next match. Bad News Crew against Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. You're doing Universal Survivor Series 2019. Cool. What's your favorite wrestling game of all time? Probably WWF No Mercy. That or Giant Graham. Giant Graham was also a lot of fun. But unfortunately, I had to play that emulated. I didn't have it on console or anything, so that was kind of frustrating. I really wanted Wrestle Kingdom for Xbox 360, man. And Wade Barrett and Apollo Crews forming a tag team, the Bad News Crew. I don't have tag team entrances set up for them yet. I'm going to work on that probably tomorrow. The Bad News Crew forming a tag team. How'd it go? What do you mean, how'd it go? What are you talking about?
Should we expect from him here tonight? I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating.
Bad News Crew versus Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. And you know what? While this match is happening, I'm going to change my records. Oh, yeah. How did this? That's a good question. We need follow-ups. We need details. I'm going to take this time to update that no contest between Liv Morgan. Damn, I can't believe that happened. Because that makes my darn tag team match a triple threat. So Liv Morgan and Mia Yim 0-0, but they do have one no contest under their belt. And Cruz and Wade Barrett, they were very snug match. Threw some very clubbing blows on each other, really hurt each other out there, and they found respect through wrestling. And now they have formed a tag team, the Bad News Crew. My goal is to make Apollo Crews and Wade Barrett kind of a new version of the APA. That's kind of where I'm going with that. I'm going to go ahead and spoil that, I suppose. We'll see what happens. It gives Ember Moon a better chance. I Am Too Dumb is all for a better chance. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I really like the Undisputed Era theme song. Adam, go, baby!
And their opponents
All right. So, okay, all of the shit's been updated. Beautiful, beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team action coming up. And given the state of the tag team division right
And Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, they're starting this season 0-0, 2021, new season. This is their chance to accumulate those wins and earn tag team title opportunity. I know. You know what? I'm okay with that because Kyle O'Reilly's becoming a breakout single star, which is great because Kyle O'Reilly's probably the best worker they have in NXT, in my opinion. But more Kyle O'Reilly is never a bad thing. And O'Reilly and Cole look like men on a mission tonight. Was Bobby Fischer part of Undisputed Era? Yes. Cole betraying Jeff Hardy. That was dude, how much has NGW changed, right? Jeff Hardy and Cole were one of our first tag teams. And now Hardy is heel in a group with Cedric Alexander, Tyler Bate, Drew McIntyre, and the Great Muta. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly are a tag team now. 30-minute time limit in tag team matches. Multi-man matches have 30 minutes. Singles matches, 20 minutes in NGW. Title matches, an hour. And there's a headlock from Kyle O'Reilly. Leg lock reversal from Wade Barrett. Bad News Crew. The newly formed tag team in NGW, adding to the talent depth in the tag team division, are Apollo Crews and Wade Barrett. And Barrett looked like he's going for a pin. No, he picks O'Reilly up with a sit-out power bomb. That strength from Wade Barrett is just unmatched, in my opinion. Well, I say that, but then we're looking at Apollo Crews on the apron, who's every bit as strong. There's a spinning elbow, though, roaring elbow from Kyle O'Reilly that drops Wade Barrett to the canvas. And you got to talk, when you talk about Kyle O'Reilly, you have to talk about that elite striking. He has a mixed martial arts background. He trains out of Gracie Baja Camp. He has that jiu-jitsu background. He has the striking background. Very MMA influenced pro wrestler. And he also did that at a time when guys weren't really doing that gimmick either. So that's always cool. And look at that butterfly underhook. Just dropping Apollo Crews and rolling through. They call that the biryani roll. That's what Niraj called it, and I'm okay calling it that move. That's the name of that move from now on, the biryani roll. Kyle O'Reilly with the biryani roll, and then he goes to work on the arm. This is your favorite team name, the Bad News Crew? Yeah, I like it too, man. You can thank Is That Drew came up with that name. And Crews posing outside the ring. And Kyle just tossing Crews into the ring post. And how about last week, the main event of last week's NGW Shockwave? The Great Muta tapped out to Daniel Bryan in a non-title match. And we now have Daniel Bryan challenging the Great Muta for the NGW World title. And there's a thundering chop from Apollo Crews, but he's on the wrong end of the ring. He's in the enemy territory. And Riley has that laid trap, T-bone suplex. And O'Reilly just tossing Apollo Crews across the ring. And they both get in at the same time, not wanting to get counted out. Irish whip from Kyle O'Reilly. Crews hits the ropes. O'Reilly with the back, dragon suplex. And Crews tries making a tag to Barrett, but O'Reilly stops him. O'Reilly gets a pin instead. Crews kicks out before the 1 count. How much is the game Raw versus SmackDown? I have no idea how much that game is. The game is years and years old. It's not; those were PS2 only. SmackDown versus Raw actually is the name of the game. Death Valley driver from Apollo Crews. Irish whip from Crews, sending Kyle O'Reilly to the corner. And Kyle O'Reilly fights out of the corner, preventing that tag, and Wade Barrett tags himself in. And O'Reilly waiting for it. Barrett tries taking the back and hits a clothesline. O'Reilly sidesteps. Irish whip, sending Barrett to the corner of O'Reilly and Cole. And Barrett, playing possum, fires a knee at Kyle O'Reilly. Just a stiff knee. And O'Reilly hits the turnbuckle with full force. Barrett picks O'Reilly up. Snake eyes him over the top rope. Barrett is just working on his offense. Samoan drop. O'Reilly needs to make that tag to Cole. But no, O'Reilly catches a kick from Barrett. T-bone suplex. O'Reilly probably, for my money, the best worker in NGW, one of the best wrestlers in the company. He's overlooked. You don't hear, he doesn't show up in the discussion very often. But look at what we just saw from him in that match. T-bone suplex. He knows how to scout his opponents. He was able to take the bigger man and Wade Barrett and throw him off balance. And now it's Cole and Apollo Crews in here. Cole picking Crews up on his shoulders. Dropping Crews over the knee. And look at Cole just raking those eyes. Raking the eyes of Apollo Crews. Who is Matt Riddle now? I don't think anyone is. Double leg from Crews. Firing some punches at Adam Cole. And a enziguri. Look at the height that Apollo Crews got off that enziguri. Just jumping right up in the air and catching Adam Cole square on the head, square on the temple, but a 1 count for his efforts. Cole back up, but an elbow from Crews. Cole catches the boot. Dragon screw from Cole. Big implications in this tag team match, folks. The records have been reset. Someone is on the fast track to earning an NGW tag team title shot in this match. Crews catching the boot, and he picks Cole up. Powerbomb. And we've seen Crews compete in the zero gravity division from time to time. Now, he might be a little bit bigger than some of the other guys in that division, but the way he moves, the athleticism, we thought he was a perfect fit for zero gravity. But now, since forming a tag team with Wade Barrett, the Bad News Crew, and another brain buster from Adam Cole. And that's okay. Cole does not mind the pin getting broken up because he's going right back on the attack. The Bar are still the champs. Crews looking to make a tag, but he's blocked by Adam Cole. A kick to the knee, followed by a kick to the head from Cole, and Cole posing as Apollo Crews has to roll out of the ring. Cole follows behind. And now Crews in control. Crews picking up. Oh, what? Oh! Was that an overdrive? Overdrive from Apollo Crews to Adam Cole outside of the ring. And what does Crews have planned here? Snap suplex. And now Cole being rolled back into the ring. Crews behind him. And Crews with a back suplex. And Cole able to just catch Apollo with the kick to the head. Barrett wants the tag. Bicycle kick from Apollo Crews. Welcome back, Mr. I Am Too Dumb For You. And there's a tag from Cole to O'Reilly. Forearm from O'Reilly. Look at O'Reilly just dropping that knee right over the crown of Apollo Crews' nose. The bridge of the nose, my apologies. Brain buster from Kyle O'Reilly. And look at the torque on that suplex as they drop down the drive, just driving Apollo Crews into the canvas. And Apollo's able to kick out. Barrett was getting in that ring looking to break it up, but Crews able to power out of that pin. And O'Reilly back on the attack. Like I said, this is another wrestler to keep your eyes on, ladies and gentlemen. All four of these men very talented, but O'Reilly is someone to keep your eyes on. Very game athlete as he traps, Apollo Crews' arm, and he drops with a snap suplex. That power from Kyle O'Reilly cannot be understated. And now we're down. Barrett getting tagged in. Barrett misses a boot. O'Reilly looking to pick Wade Barrett up. He can't do it. But he does deflect an attack from Barrett. Barrett with an Irish whip. O'Reilly going right over the top rope outside of the ring. And O'Reilly counters by throwing Wade Barrett back into the ring. There's an elbow from Barrett. Pump handle slam coming from Wade Barrett. He gets all of it. And he has the pin, leg hooked. Adam Cole needs to get in there and break it up, and he does so. Saved by Adam Cole was Kyle O'Reilly. But a big boot from Wade catching Kyle O'Reilly flush. And Barrett on that top rope. I don't think I've ever seen Barrett on the top. He misses an elbow. O'Reilly just able to crawl away from that elbow, but Barrett rose back to his feet. O'Reilly runs at Barrett with the forearm. And there's a pin from O'Reilly. Kick out at 1. No, not even a 1 count. Oh, beautiful DDT from Wade Barrett. O'Reilly spiked. And he's charging that tree. I think we're getting the elbow. O'Reilly rolls out of the way. Snapmare from O'Reilly. O'Reilly picking Barrett up. And now Barrett picks O'Reilly up. Powerbomb. And he just immediately picks Kyle O'Reilly right after that powerbomb. But O'Reilly plays possum. He catches the kick. T-bone suplex. This match has been back and forth. Bad News Crew and O'Reilly and Cole. This has been fantastic. This has been nothing but dimes as O'Reilly gets a guillotine locked in. Barrett not near enough to those ropes. No, he gets it. Foot under the bottom rope. Referee breaks it up. And O'Reilly okay with that. O'Reilly now going for a cover. Barrett kicks out at 2. Got to think that guillotine taking a lot of oxygen out of Wade Barrett. Barrett didn't tap, but that you don't want to get choked. You don't want to be stuck in a choke like that. Roaring elbow blocked. Big boot from Wade Barrett. But look at Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly sidestepping that grapple and just working those kicks to the leg of Wade Barrett. Irish whip from O'Reilly, sending Wade Barrett into the corner of his teammate Adam Cole. And O'Reilly looking to go after that leg. Barrett stops it, gets an arm lock. And just driving an elbow into the shoulder blade. Clothesline that floors Kyle O'Reilly. And this might be it. This might be it. This is what Wade Barrett's saying. This is the end. Bull hammer elbow. That flattens O'Reilly, and Wade Barrett takes the time to bring in Apollo Crews. That might have been a mistake. Wade Barrett should have gone for a pin. Crews in, missing the enziguri. O'Reilly back in charge. Kick to the midsection from O'Reilly. O'Reilly has Crews up. Brainbuster suplex. And now O'Reilly has the leg hooked. And a kick out from Crews. O'Reilly cannot believe it. O'Reilly can't believe it. Crews not wasting any time going after O'Reilly. O'Reilly getting dumped over the top rope. It's outside the ring again, folks. And we've only had 1 count out since going to the 20 count rule, and that was last week when Mia Yim and Carmella brawled all around ringside, getting themselves counted out. They will not be in that tag team title main event at Ride of the Valkyries. Chop from Apollo Crews, elbow from Apollo Crews that drops O'Reilly. And now Crews going to work on Kyle O'Reilly's back. O'Reilly tossing Apollo Crews across the ring. What's O'Reilly have planned here? Nothing from O'Reilly. Wait, Crews missing a clothesline. And now O'Reilly throws Apollo back into the ring. Apollo just going out. Apollo is on the defense here. O'Reilly going after it. Forgive me for the name confusion. And O'Reilly just running a boot across Cruz's face, but Cruz sidesteps. Cruz trying for that enziguri again, but it's blocked by O'Reilly. O'Reilly has that move scouted. And back suplex. Spiking Apollo. And there's a pin from O'Reilly. And a kick out. Cruz kicks out. Leroy waking up from a nappy. The anonymous NGW superstar. O'Reilly needed to really stay on that attack. I don't know why he stopped. I don't know why he had to catch his breath, but he might have given Apollo Crews a little too much time. Never mind, I spoke too soon. Crews being dumped over that top rope. Kyle O'Reilly flexing, showing off how his strength, able to throw Apollo Crews over the top rope. O'Reilly now tossing Crews back into the ring. He's just tiring him out by making him, by dumping him over the top rope, making him go back in the ring. Expending a lot of energy from Apollo Crews as O'Reilly. O'Reilly spikes him with another brain buster. No, a kick out from Crews. Damn, dude, Crews is tough. The toughness from Crews on display in this match. That's the third brain buster I've seen him take from O'Reilly. And now Crews able to just power out of that corner, back in control of O'Reilly. He has O'Reilly's head for that suplex. O'Reilly up and down. And he picks O'Reilly up. Samoan drop. 15 minutes remaining in this match, ladies and gentlemen. O'Reilly's looking to go crawling to the ring, crawling to his corner. Apollo needs to stop it. Apollo doesn't stop it, and Adam Cole gets in the ring. And there's a beautiful leg lariat from Adam Cole. Kick to the midsection from Adam Cole. Cole dropping him with the brain buster of his own. And Crews kicks out. Crews kicks out, and Adam Cole cannot believe it. Boot from Crews to Cole. Crews charging after Cole. Cole just catches it. What a match this has been. The tag team division heating up in NGW. And Cesaro and Sheamus watching this match very keenly. I'm gonna need to get checked for a concussion, Lord, right? How many brain busters have you taken in this match? And now Crews picking up Cole. Beautiful Death Valley driver. Jawbreaker. Cole able to fight out. And now Cole picking up Apollo Crews and just snaps him over the knee again. Crews has been in a lot of trouble in this match. He's taken a lot of big moves. You could be, thank you, Jay Ryan. I wish, man. Wouldn't that be great? Clothesline from Apollo Crews, dropping Adam Cole. Cole rolling to the outside. And like I said, Cesaro and Sheamus keenly watching this match. They've already wrestled Cole and O'Reilly before, but O'Reilly and Cole have improved threefold, tenfold even, since that encounter. And Crews and Wade Barrett in many ways pose the same problem. They really are, if you think about it, they're the same type of brawler wrestler that Cesaro and Sheamus are. That'd be a really good match to see. I'd be game for either one of those matches in the future. This really has a tag team title match feel to it, does it not? He was repping you in the UK. He's on commentary now in NXT, doing a damn good job, if I say so myself. Apollo Crews tossing Adam Cole back into the ring. Crews needs to stop posing. Crews needs to go for a finish. And that's what it looks like he's going for now. Looks like Crews heard me. He heeded the call. No, snapmare from Cole. Cole had it scouted. Kick to the back. And that kick did not do anything but piss Crews off. But sidestepping a clothesline does Adam Cole. Sending Crews back to the outside of the ring. My God, this match has been dimes. Jesus. This has been a long match, but it has been dime, dime, dime. Cole being tossed into the steel steps. Wade Barrett needs to get back in that ring. Crews has taken too much offense. That's one thing we've seen from O'Reilly and Cole. The tags. I don't think we've had as many tags from Wade Barrett and Crews. Crews has had some long-ass matches in NGW. And now Cole just going to work on that arm. Just stomping on the hand does Adam Cole. Cruz just fighting out of that. And look at Cole blocking that tackle. He had the tackle scouted. And just kicks Adam Cole in the back of the head. Always feels weird seeing Adam Cole without Baby. Yeah, I can agree with that. Cruz tossing Cole back into the ring. And a stomp to the lower back. Standing shooting star press from Cruz. Leg hooked. And O'Reilly breaks it up. We had a 3 count and O'Reilly stopped it. Cruz does not care. That just means Cruz needs to go right back to work. But he chooses not to do so. Wait, yes, I take that back. I spoke too soon. Look at that flipping neck breaker from Cruz. And Cruz. I don't know what Cruz was doing there. Again, Cruz, a lot of posing in this match. He needs to stop the poses. Spinning heel kick. Jumping heel kick, I apologize. And make Cole back in control of this match. Misses a super kick, though. We're down to 10 minutes. We're down to 10 minutes. These 4 men have been going at it for 20 minutes. Death Valley driver from Cruz. Cruz still taunting. And now Cruz just driving elbows across the shoulder of Adam Cole. Cole tries for a grapple. Cruz just powers him out. Just powers out of it. Mr. J. Ryan, do yourself a favor and hit that follow button, man. Join the baddest club on Twitch TV. Join the NGW Interactive Universe, the best pro wrestling company in the world. Adam Cole with the pin. Cruz kicks out. Either Cruz kicked out or Wade Barrett broke it up, or both. It looked like Cruz kicked out. Cruz cannot be pinned. Jumping into Gurry from Apollo Cruz, blindsiding Adam Cole. And Adam Cole kicks out. Barrett able to stop Kyle O'Reilly from breaking up the pin, and Cole was able to kick out. Right hand from Apollo. Apollo picks, beautiful overdrive. Cruz still taunting. Hey, Wade Barrett and Cruz are doing some work, man, for real. Spinning elbow that misses. That allows Adam Cole to take control. Adam Cole, Irish whipping Cruz to the corner. Boot from Cruz. Drop kick from Cruz that drops Cole. Didn't look like Apollo got all of it. Wait a minute, there's a surprise roll-up from Cole. And Cruz kicks out. Beautiful enziguri that drops Cole. Damn, he reversed that. Are you kidding? Scouted it. Chop block that. Cruz sidesteps. Cruz has him up. Olympic slam. Why is Cruz posing right here? Why would you pose in that moment? Because it allows Adam Cole to it gives Adam Cole the opportunity to get back on top. Cole tags in O'Reilly. Cruz looks completely out of it. He has refused the tag in Wade Barrett. And now O'Reilly tossing Cruz over the top rope. We've not seen Barrett in that ring for about 10 minutes now. Cruz is just trying to do it all by himself. He needs the tag. Super kick from O'Reilly. Cruz really is going to need to get a concussion check. Jesus Christ. He's taking brain busters, super kicks. I've seen this boy's head just get snapped. Yeah, I know. I noticed that when Cole tagged in O'Reilly, I saw Cruz slumped over there. I wanted to point it out, but he got right back up like it was no big deal. And look at that. He just pops back up to his feet. Are you kidding me? You have to give it up. Apollo Crews' stamina. His cardio, he is not tired yet. Able to just pop back up to his feet for as long as they've been going. Kick to the midsection from Cruz. Cruz now attacks the back of O'Reilly. Irish whip. Drop kick that Kyle O'Reilly sidesteps. Forearm from Cruz. Drop kick from Cruz to O'Reilly. And Cruz still posing. Cruz still posing. Enough is enough. Finish the match. And look at that. O'Reilly, though, kicking the midsection, gets out of it. No, kick from Apollo instead. Forearm from Apollo Cruz. Apollo takes the back of O'Reilly. Elbows from O'Reilly. Forearm to the lower back of Cruz. Irish whipping. Apollo Cruz into the corner. Cruz fires with a knee, gets out of it. Forearm from Cruz. They are just going to war out here. Cruz still not. What is going on with Wade Barrett? Is Barrett that hurt that it just doesn't, that Cruz doesn't feel like it's beneficial to tag him in? And look at Cruz picking Kyle O'Reilly up. Look at that strength. O'Reilly up and just face first from that gorilla press slam and a static moonsault. Able to do that late in the match. How impressive. And it almost was a 3 count. But Cole breaks it up. And that's why I say NGW has the best tag team division in pro wrestling. Right here. Wait a minute. Forearm that drops Cruz. Head scissors locked in from O'Reilly. O'Reilly throwing elbows into that cut of Cruz. There's blood. Referee has the gloves on. There's blood in the match. Irish whip. Here we go. Chasing the dragon. Chasing the dragon. Oh, they got it. Kick and a brain buster. But Cruz just saying no. Powerbomb. Apollo gonna die trying to fight off these two. Standing shooting star press from Cruz. And O'Reilly breaks it up. If I'm Wade Barrett, I am talking to Apollo Crews after this match and saying, if we're going to be a tag team, we have got to work on our tag offense. We have to work on our tag team and our tagging and our communication. Super kick that Cruz blocks. Cruz just taking on these two men by himself. That's just a very foolish decision to make in a tag team match. Swinging neck breaker from O'Reilly to Cruz. And now O'Reilly getting back in. That's the difference. The difference maker there between these two teams. O'Reilly and Cole have the experience and the trust to get each other back in when it's needed, to switch out when they need to. Cruz trying to take the glory for himself, and he just runs into a brain buster from O'Reilly. And that looks like that might be it. O'Reilly goes for a pin. And Cruz somehow kicks out. How is he able to do that? We're down to 3 minutes in this match. This match is really about to go 30 minutes. Holy crap. Who would have thought that, right? We're in hour 2 of the stream, and it's this one tag match. DDT from Apollo. And that posing again. That right there. If I'm Wade Barrett, I'm thinking, fuck this guy. Tag me in. Stop posing. Look, you're going to let Kyle O'Reilly make a tag. Cruz is just, back suplex. What is Cruz doing? Cruz just showboating. Jesus. Every time Cruz gets some offense in, time to pose. Standing shooting star press. What a combination. This could be it. And O'Reilly kicks out. How are they kicking out in a 28-minute match, 29-minute match? Explain that to me. Back suplex from Kyle O'Reilly. I've watched singles matches literally end in 3 minutes, and you're telling me Now Cruz takes control of O'Reilly, working on that arm. Beautiful submission from Apollo Crews. These men need a #1 contender shot or something. I think we're gonna get there. What's up, Miss Shorties? Hey, Miss Shorties, welcome to our interactive pro wrestling stream. This is like, imagine D&D meets pro wrestling. So if you want to join us, you can pick 2 wrestlers and you can portray them in chat if you want. And then we use this game to watch their matches. O'Reilly and Cole. Apollo Crews and Wade Barrett with one of the best tag team matches I've ever seen. We're down to the final 45 seconds of this match. Crews picks Cole up. Death Valley driver spiking Cole. Why is Crews posing with 30 seconds left on the clock? I don't understand that. Brainbuster on the knee from Cole. And now Cole goes for a cover. And Crews still kicks out. Cole going right back on the attack. Irish whip. Sending Crews to the corner. 9 seconds left. Kick to the knee. And what's Cole gonna do here? Off the middle rope. Destroyer. He got all of it. Go for the pin. 1. No, the time is out. The time is out. We go to a draw. So yes, they will be wrestling again for they're gonna have to wrestle again for a #1 contender match. Holy crap. What a match. I was not expecting that match to go like that. O'Reilly, and that's our second draw of the night. Edge wrestle yet? Yeah, you wrestled Bret Hart and tapped out. No, it's AI versus AI, so it's all computer, and then I just do commentary. And then these guys in chat, they like you see Apollo Crews tweeting. So Apollo Crews is that black guy in the ring. Is that Drew is playing Apollo Crews? So he's tweeting after the match. Wade, sorry I didn't tag you. And I kept celebrating. You know, when you get hit with 15 brain busters, it's kind of hard to remember what you're talking. Oh, that sent me. Oh, I was not expecting that message. That killed me. You know, when you get hit with 15 brain busters, it's kind of hard to remember what you're supposed to do. Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, man. Jesus. That match was long, but now we have a video package of the Conquest. And this is what Io Shirai has to say. She's speaking in Japanese, but we have obviously subtitles. Io Shirai says, tonight, test the mettle of the Conquest as they face their adversaries at Ride of the Valkyries. And Shayna Baszler makes it quite clear. She's going to do everything in her power to make sure that there won't be much of a match at Ride of the Valkyries if she gets in that ring with Lana. And Io Shirai addresses Hikaru Shida. You are a paper champion. You defeated Liv Morgan, who is weak. I am strong. Conquest is strong. Shayna and I will prove that we were forged in fire, battle-tested, and destined for great things. At the NGW anniversary show, it will be Shayna and myself locked in combat for that unified world title. And then we go to a commercial break. When we come back from break, we have Damian Priest versus... Bruh, are they really... Okay, I'm closing out of this fucking game. Why are my matches getting changed on the fly? I don't understand that. Like, that's the that happened with Zelina Vega too. It's like I make the card and then whenever I go to launch it, it's different from what it's supposed to be. It's starting to piss me off now. Because I don't know if that's like a new bug. I don't know if that's a new bug or what, but it's fucking aggravating is what it is. Apollo Crews, I'm not going to say, he did not carry that match. He did not carry that match. I just want answers. Why are my matches getting changed to stuff that I didn't have? I saved all the data. I started the show. And then when I go to just weird. Weird as fuck, man. God damn. Look at this shit. They changed all of my matches, but these two in the, or they kept all of my matches, but these middle two. What the fuck? Okay. Well, we're gonna edit the show. This should have been Wade Barrett and Apollo Crews. Good match. It went to a draw. I liked it. I want to see it again. We will be seeing it again. This time we're gonna crown take care, Walkman. This time we're gonna crown NGW Tag Champions. Or the NGW Tag Team #1 contender for the titles. I walk alone. Apollo Crews, Wade Barrett, Kyle O'Reilly. What a match. What a match. And then I thought the ending was clean where O'Reilly hit, or Cole hit his finish right when the time was running out. And I liked the pin because it really looked like he was rushing for a pin, completely unaware. Can we get the Lucha House? I don't think anyone's, well, someone's playing as Kalisto, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think Kalisto got freed up. And this is supposed to be Damian Priest and Seth Rollins. Jesus. How hard is that? Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. That's the main event of tonight, or that's the next match. Why do I have anything other than the matches that I had listed? Someone explain that to me like I'm 5. Here we go. Let's start this show one more time. Save button. You guys saw me hit the save button. Start the show. I have drank both my bottles of water, King. You were right. I need more. I guess I'll drink a third and a fourth. I might even get a soda. I might even break my rule and get a soda tonight. Who knows? I'm living dangerously. I need to go see it. I need to get a Pepsi. Yeah, those are both good. That's a really good answer too, because 2K and because 2K is a dog shit game. I accept both of those answers. So Josie Jane scored an upset in that match. This match went to a draw, so I don't really give a fuck who actually wins. And now that takes us to what's up, Rain? That takes us to Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. Shorties, are you joining in? Because if you want to pick a wrestler, this is the list of everyone who's available. And then we do a UFC promotion on Sundays. My throat is all crackly and gravelly. If this game fucks up again, I am. Craig, I'm gonna spit like I'm Triple H in 2001. And here comes Damian Priest. Priest is one of my guys in NGW. I think this guy has a bright future in this company. Wow, he actually has his entrance is in this game, somewhat. Damian Price, I love it. I can't do pancakes tonight. I am not hungry. All right, I said at the very beginning I'm not eating pancakes. I already ate. That'll have to be next week, and I'll have to remind myself. Priest in the ring. Priest looking to he came up short in that battle royal 3 weeks ago now. But he has a game opponent tonight. Seth Rollins. The last time we saw Seth Rollins before the Battlefield Battle Royal was in that match. What were we calling that pay-per-view? We were calling it Without Honor. We saw him in Without Honor in that battle without honor and humanity. Six men were stuck in that cage for 30 minutes with the Shield coming out on top over the triple threat. Damn, I'm getting attacked by the mystery wrestler now. And there's Seth Rollins. Rollins looking energized tonight.
Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
Rollins is all business. I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. You guys, someone take over commentary duties.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just
Hey, CMG 1130 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a new member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses and a switchblade. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. And the bell sounds. We start off Rollins versus Damian Priest. This could be a pay-per-view quality match. I think I rushed through this and didn't add the custom rules. So it's actually going to be no time limit and a 10 count. But we'll play with it. We'll go along with it. Priest missing a clothesline. There's a heel kick from Rollins. Priest on the ropes. Irish whip from Seth Rollins. Priest bounces back and runs into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Rollins, a former WWE champion, multi-time champion at that. Don't forget also, Rollins was in that tournament to crown the first ever NGW World Champion, meeting Karrion Kross in the finals, coming up short to Kross, who was the first ever NGW World Champion. Rollins trips up Damian Priest. What's up, Caleb? Thanks for bringing CMG by, man. I hope he enjoys it. Let us know what you think, CMG. Don't be a stranger. You can talk to us. We love new members of the Bad Guy Club. Caleb, do you have Discord, by the way? Priest tripping up Seth Rollins. Look at Priest just on the attack here. Forearm from Priest that drops Seth Rollins to the canvas. Priest is a guy that I'm high on in NGW. Spinning back elbow, roaring elbow, shades of Masato Tanaka. Hey, man, join the Discord. That way you can keep up with everything that we're doing. And there's a pin from Rollins, leg hooked. Priest not even hitting a one. And how about that tag match at the beginning of the show? How about that tag match? Apollo Crews and Wade Barrett, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole went 30 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see it, it was one for the ages. Kick to the midsection from Seth Rollins. And look at that float over DDT. Planning Damian Priest. What's up, CMG? How you doing? CMG, I got a question to ask you. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? Rollins stomps on Priest, and he sets up for a suplex. And he breaks Priest back in with an impact suplex. Roaring elbow that drops Priest. And now we have a pin from Rollins. And a kick out at one. Priest just sitting right back up. Step up enziguri from Seth Rollins, drops Priest. Jawbreaker, but nope. Damian Priest breaks out of it, but runs into a boot from Rollins. And Rollins rolls through. There's that kick to the head. Just right to that temple of Priest. Referee with the 3 count. And Priest kicks out at 2. And Rollins looks visibly frustrated. Rollins is going to have to stay focused. Wait, kick to the midsection again from Rollins. Priest sidesteps. Priest takes the back suplex. Priest picking Seth Rollins up. And a backbreaker. Rollins just bouncing off the knee. What about Batista CMG? Oh, Batista's your favorite wrestler? I respect that. Good choice, good choice. Sunset flip pin from Seth Rollins. Priest looks like he's locked in there tight. No, 2 count.
He just powered out there, Cole.
And now Rollins with an inverted DDT. Rollins just staying on Damian Priest in this match.
He might have been waiting on that one.
A punch from Damian Priest. Favorite fashion? I don't know if I have a favorite fashion. That's an interesting question. I just wear jeans and wrestling t-shirts, so I'm not the go-to guy for fashion. And whoa, I thought that was it. Priest catching him by surprise with that sit-out choke slam, and Seth kicking out at 2. This has been an excellent match so far, an excellent show so far at that. I still can't get over that 30-minute tag match. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen that match, you need to go back and watch it. Oh, faction. I thought you said fashion, which you did. You meant faction. My favorite faction of all time? Geez, I don't know, man. Gosh, what were some awesome factions? Carb stop from Rollins. I'm really thinking on what factions I really enjoyed. Triple Threat in ECW when it was Shane Douglas, Dean Malenko, and Chris Benoit. That will always be a pretty cool faction to go back and watch. I also liked when it was Shane Douglas, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Chris Candido. I think Imperium's pretty cool in NXT. I don't know if I'd call them my favorite, but I think they're pretty cool now. 4 Horsemen, NWO. I don't know. I mean, those are my immediate picks. Those would be my immediate picks for favorite faction. What about you, Caleb? Who's your favorite faction? All right. Here we go with some more. So we go. What's up, Rune? We go to another video package. Whatever happened to traditional wrestling values? When a man could challenge for a world championship and not worry about being tricked or cheated out of a victory. When a man didn't need to do a corkscrew moonsault off of a ladder to score a pinfall. When a man didn't have to hide behind a mask, scream zero fear, and take another man's livelihood from him by breaking his arm. This isn't the professional wrestling I grew up with. This isn't the professional wrestling that I fell in love with. Together, we take it back. Together, we make next generation wrestling great again. And then we get another shot of JBL this time. He's out in the woods. He takes in a breath of fresh air, and then he looks to the camera. I'm John Bradshaw Layfield, and I approve this message. And then there we go to our next match, which is another tag match. Shayna Baszler and Io Shirai challenging. Are going to square off with Hikaru Shida and Lana. This is a preview of Ride of the Valkyries. Remember, Lana challenges Shayna Baszler for the Battlefield briefcase, and Io Shirai challenges Hikaru Shida for the Unified Women's World Championship. And how about that message from JBL again? JBL says he's going to make next generation wrestling great again, and I don't know what that means.
Right, scary. As physical as they come. The Queen of Spades.
I forgot to put the briefcase on Shayna, which we will fix at the pay-per-view.
The following contest.
Shayna Baszler looking all business tonight. Her and her Conquest compatriot, Io Shirai, meeting Lana
She is the
and Hikaru Shida tonight.
the original 4 horsewomen of mixed martial arts, a protege of Ronda Rousey. Shayna Baszler thrives on the field.
Well, that water's about to go already. R.I.P. and pepperonis.
Shayna Baszler may be the toughest woman to
JBL, the wrestling god,
in NXT.
gonna make NGW great again.
They come. Classic match with
Shayna Baszler putting the briefcase on the commentary table right in front of me. We got a good look at it. A good shot of the briefcase here. Take a look. Here it is. I'll just hold this up. This is the briefcase. It's a Samsung briefcase. Baszler just putting that briefcase on the table. Inside that briefcase is you hold that, the holder of that briefcase They have the keys to their destiny. They get a title match at the anniversary show. And we're in February now. Wait, we're in February, March, wherever we're at. We're what, 2 months, 3 months away from the anniversary show. So you still got a little time to hold on that briefcase. Lana said it's going to be Lana Day in NGW at Ride of the Valkyries because she vows she's going to beat Shayna Baszler and take that briefcase. Maddox, don't scratch my briefcase. I won't. Briefcase is safe. Briefcase is safe at the broadcast table. Shirai, the leader of the Conquest. Really, I don't even know if there are leaders. They all talk about how they're battle forged, how they were born for combat, destined for greatness. That is the mantra of the Conquest. They don't back down from any fights. And we've seen what Shayna can do. We've seen what Io Shirai can do. But here's someone who's really been making a name for herself in NGW. Lana. Lana has been making a name for herself. Hey, someone remind me, who just won that match between Seth Rollins and Damian Priest? Because I was not paying attention. Was it Priest or Rollins? Because I forgot to put that in the record book. Lana wants that briefcase. Lana has been on a tear since joining NGW. Seth, good looking. It completely slipped my mind. So Damian Priest is 0-1 right now, 2021. And I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for her here. Lana is focused. Lana focused tonight.
I'll answer that for you. No. In fact, this might just be the most stacked we've ever seen the women's division.
I also gotta change. I gotta see Hikaru. I gotta see the title. There it is. I gotta see that Unified Women's World Championship. There's that new title, the Unified Women's World Championship, adorned on the waist of Hikaru Shida. Hey, we got a host. Thanks for the Pancake Party Platinum, man. Thanks for the host. I appreciate it. Welcome in, buddy. Okay, I understand your comments, but WWE2K20 is full of bugs. It's definitely full of bugs. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite game at all, Letkiss, at all. I heard that they fixed a lot of them, which is why I got it. But they really didn't. But also, I do feel like some of the... I like how the belts look in this game versus how they look in 2K19. And I like the roster in this game. I wanted as updated of a roster as possible. That's why I got this one. Platinum, I'm hanging in there, bro. We have the pay-per-view after this show. What is your favorite game? Probably Ogre Battle for the Nintendo 64. I still think that's one of the best games I've ever played. It was the first tactical RPG that I played. And like before I even heard of Fire Emblem, I played Ogre Battle. And Baszler back suplex on Lana. Baszler and Lana starting this match off. The two Battlefield briefcase contestants. Shayna Baszler has what Lana wants. The guaranteed title shot at the Unified Women's Championship, the Unified Women's World Championship. That title was unified in Battlefield Japan when Shida and Liv Morgan, the NGW Women's Champion, Hikaru Shida, the AEW Women's Champion, they collided and unified those titles. For me, it is 9 o'clock, and there's a backdrop side slam from Shayna Baszler to Lana, and now Io Shirai in the ring, the leader of the Conquest. An eye rake from Lana though. Lana with an eye rake catching Io Shirai by surprise. And there's an elbow from Io Shirai, fires them off to Lana midsection. And an Irish whip sending Lana to the corner. And a kick that Lana just gets out of, throws the boots up. Face crusher from Lana. Nice, beautiful Hurricane Rana. Yeah, I think Battletoads is great. Hard as hell, but fun game. And look at these pins. These pin attempts being reversed and switched out. And there's a nice overhand strike from Io Shirai. Irish whip from Shirai, sending Lana into the corner. Io Shirai tagging in Shayna Baszler. Irish whip from Shirai. Double drop kick from Baszler and Shirai. Beautiful tandem offense. And Lana makes a tag to Shida. This is the first time Shida's been in the ring. Nice knee from Shida to Shayna Baszler. But Baszler counters, slamming Shida to the canvas with that fireman's carry. I don't think Shida saw it coming. Another backdrop driver. Just drove Shida into the canvas. And Shida decides to throw an Irish rip at Shayna. Elbow that Shayna blocks. Shida now taking the waist with a German suplex. Just dumping Baszler to the mat. And a strike blocked. Baszler with a running knee. And this could be a match we could see at that anniversary show, Baszler versus Shida, as Shayna just fires those knees away on Hikaru. Shida, not a final one that drops Shida. Shida ducks a kick, though. Shida picks her up. Beautiful Falcon Arrow. Or Michinoku driver, whichever you want to call it. Oh, what a maneuver from Shida. You are West Coast. I'm very West Coast. And there's a pin from Shida to Shayna.
She's more durable than she looks, guys.
Shida misses a kick. And now Shayna Shayna looked like she was going to try to move Shida to her corner. Shida was able to power out, however, and an Irish whip from Shida sending Shayna Baszler into a neutral corner. Shida puts Shayna on the top rope. What Shida got planned here? Shida looks like she's climbing to the top. She throws a strike. What is Shida working on here? Looks like we have a superplex from the very top rope. Oh, what a beautiful suplex. And now Shayna tags in Shirai. Where it's Shirai and Hikaru Shida. These two women will face off at Ride of the Valkyries for that unified women's championship. Sledgehammer from Shirai misses. Crucifix bomb from Shida. Shida picks up Shirai. Beautiful slam. And Shirai double underhooks on Shida. Shida double underhooks on Shirai. What a slam. Shirai's leg just draping over that middle rope. What's Lana doing? Why did Lana refuse to tag? I don't like that. Because that's not the story I want to tell. This is supposed to be a 2-on-2. Lana wants some of Shayna. It looked like Lana refused to tag. I hope that's not what happened. Release German suplex from Shirai. Shirai throws a kick. Shida blocks. Shida traps the leg. German suplex. These two are going to have a fantastic match at Ride of the Valkyries. I can already tell just from the action we've seen of these two in this tag match. Shida getting the crowd amped. And she wants some of Shayna Baszler too. Shirai rolling to the outside of the ring, having to recover. Shida double underhooks on Shayna now. Beautiful butterfly suplex. And a chop from Shida, but Shayna fires back. And a jumping knee from Shayna. Shida was looking for a tag, but Shayna cut her off. Shayna just going right to work. Cutting Shida off from making the tag to the fresh Lana. This will make a big statement if Shayna Baszler pins Shida. Jumping knee that Shida sidesteps. But that's okay, says Shida. Yes, sir. And there's a suplex from Shida, and Shida. Look at Shida squatting, showing her strength, suplexes Shayna Baszler. And Lana getting tagged in. Lana wants herself some of Shayna because she wants that briefcase. She wants what Shayna has. She wins that briefcase. She has earned herself a guaranteed title opportunity at the NGW Anniversary Show. And Lana just picks up and slams Shayna. Beautiful spine buster from Lana. Lana going for a cover. What's the question? Yes, Letkus. And now Lana picks up Shayna Baszler. Arm drag from Baszler to counter. Baszler, belly to back suplex, spiking Lana. Kick to the midsection from Baszler. Baszler has that gut wrench. What is D-Generation X supposed to be? They're degenerates, and they're from Generation X. That was the age group in which they were born, Generation X. And they were degenerates, so it's D-Generation X instead. Baszler just all over Lana. But Lana with the kick to the back of the leg. Shayna Baszler blocks the strike, fires an elbow. You're watching from UE? That's pretty awesome, man. Well, thanks for watching. And Lana with a single leg takedown, and she fires some strikes. Shayna able to block most of them and gets Lana off of her, but Lana goes for a pin. And Shayna kicks out at 2. Shirai was about to get in that ring and stop that pin. Shayna Baszler and Io Shirai, they thrive off competition. You know they're loving this match. Shayna flooring Lana with the knee. And Shayna posing. We saw Cruz do this earlier in the night. This was not a strategy that I recommended. And she's talking to, well, she was talking to Shida. Well, she was pointing at Shirai, rather, and said, Shirai, do you want a piece? Shirai said yes. Bring me in. Lana able to reverse, though. Lana Irish whipping Shayna into her corner. And look at Lana pointing at Shayna. Says it's your turn. And no, Shayna with the reversal. And that's okay because now Shida tags in. Irish whip from Shida to Shayna. Key, I don't think you've missed a whole lot. At least I don't think so. And Shida throws. What is Shida doing here? What does Shida have planned here? She jumps through a baseball slide. What an awesome move from Shida. Shida's showing everything she's capable of, showing everything she can do. The crowd chanting, showing the support of this tag match. I cannot wait for this pay-per-view on Sunday. I cannot wait to see Shida and Io Shirai fight for that women's championship, the women's world championship. And now Baszler on that middle rope. Baszler with the submission, but you can't do anything there because, of course, it's over the ropes. Shayna has 5 seconds to let it go, and she does so. But that took a lot out of Shida. She's favoring that arm now. Baszler back in the ring with the forearm. Those knees missing. Shida, kick to the midsection, picks her up, has Baszler on her shoulders. Looked like it was a torture rack, and Shayna was able to get to the ropes. Michinoku driver from Shida driving Shayna Baszler to the canvas. Lana wants a tag. Io Shirai wants a tag. Shida wants to finish, stretching out the back of Shayna Baszler right over the knee. Only one person can win this match. Only one team. Baszler eating some elbows. Shida, kick block. Dragon screw from Baszler. What's your favorite part of the Home Alone movies? I have no idea. Jerk, what the fuck is that? I don't know what that means, Letkus. I apologize. Knee from Shayna Baszler. She throws Shida into the corner. Shida gets the boot up. Shida, German suplex on Baszler. Spiked Shayna Baszler on the back of the head. That looked a little rough. Shida tags in Lana. Lana was going for an attack there, but Baszler able to power out. Baszler now back on the offense. She has Lana in that corner. No, Lana fights out. Lana with a double leg and more punches. Punches and bunches from Lana. And don't forget, Pancake Sports Network, home of NGW and Bushido. Dude, I was thinking of Yarno the other day. What happened to him? Spine buster from Lana. The home of, anyway, Pancake Sports Network, home of in Next Generation Wrestling and Bushido Fighting Championships. They crowned their first ever champion. Holly Holm knocking out Thug Namajunas to win the Women's Bantamweight Championship. And folks, I'm telling you, that's going to be a fight that you might want to go back and watch. It was a 5-round classic and a destructive knockout from Holly Holm. And not Holly Holm has, and Baszler and Shirai pick up the victory. Beautiful win. Shida was not able to make it in time.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
I didn't say anything. You won your match, man. Be happy. You won your match. He's one of the best commentators in UE. That's crazy. Well, I appreciate that compliment. Are you saying that I'm bringing that commentary to work? So Io Shirai is up 1-0. Shida is 0-1 in tag. See, I have survived your ire tonight. And Shayna just snatching the briefcase off the... I didn't do anything, Shayna. I'm sorry. She just snatched the briefcase from the table and threatened me. I would not want to mess with her. I would not want to mess with Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's tough. All right, so here's our next video package. We got one more video package before we get to the main event. And then I got to do some stuff to get this pay-per-view set up. We get a video package of The Undertaker, who's, again, standing in darkness. He has a big cloak on, and he speaks. Next week, my acolytes return to Next Generation Wrestling. A dark cloud lords over NGW, and NGW will know its reckoning has come. Next week, my acolytes take their prize. Next week, Cesaro and Sheamus will rest in peace. Lightning strikes in the background, and when the lightning strikes, you see flanking Undertaker's right and left, the Fiend Bray Wyatt and the Demon Finn Balor. And it is announced that next week, Cesaro and Sheamus defend the NGW World Tag Team Championships against the Fiend and the Demon, the Acolytes. And then it's main event time, baby. This is a big main event. A big main event. Cedric Alexander, oh my Lord. Why are my managers fucked up? Fuck it, we're gonna go with it. What is wrong with this game? Maybe I did this. No, I didn't do this. Because I even asked I Am Too Dumb who we wanted to manage him in this match. Well, we're gonna pretend that Cedric, this game is fucking goofy, is what it is. It was supposed to be Kofi and Phoenix. And it was supposed to be Kofi and Phoenix in Pentagon's corner. Well, it is Kofi and Phoenix in Pentagon's corner. Okay, well, never mind then. Game is just acting silly. Pentagon not coming out alone. He has backup. His brother and his brother's tag team partner, Phoenix and Kofi Kingston, coming out to join Pentagon Jr. Penta El Zero M, the man with no fear. What a weird game. What a weird game. And look at Penta. Penta ready for this match. Penta won an 8-man battle royal 3 weeks ago to earn this opportunity against the television champion, the man behind Disrespected No More, Cedric Alexander. And you know Razor, Shawn Michaels, and Kenny Omega. All three men who have various issues with Disrespected No More. You know that they're watching wherever they are. And there he is, the television champion. The television champion himself, Cedric Alexander. This man has had a change of heart. His attitude completely different. Cedric Alexander, one of the guys he used to be a big fan of in NGW, I am no longer a fan of. I don't like his attitude. I don't like the tactics he employs. I don't like the people he has in his company. He has the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, who I think is a despicable, garbage human being. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to share those thoughts on commentary, but Ted DiBiase is rotten and can't be trusted. And WWE, I think in America, a lot of people think WWE is weird.
WWE Intercontinental Champion, Cedric Alexander.
The television championship on the line. I grew up with pro wrestling, so I'm always going to watch commentator Maddox going. I got to get my piece in about Ted and disrespect it no more. If I'm Cedric Alexander, I would watch out for that armbar from Pentagon. It has put plenty of people out.
The champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Cedric Alexander.
And the champion himself, Cedric Alexander. All right, we're going to skip this because I think it's glitched. Championship on the line. And it's time for our NGW main event. And look at Cedric. Cedric pushing Pentagon into the corner. Cedric in control. Referee's going to have to break it up. Cedric with a clean break. And now Pentagon with the right hand. Pentagon picks Cedric up. Cedric on Pentagon's shoulders. And he just drops Cedric over the top rope. And a kick across the head, just catching Cedric. And a drop kick to the knee, Cedric going face first to the canvas. Pentagon looking really good so far in the opening frames of this match. You gotta think Cedric left a little piece of himself in that 6-man street fight 2 weeks ago on Shockwave. So did those 2 men outside, Drew McIntyre and Tyler Bate. Irish whips from Cedric, whipping Pentagon to the corner. Pentagon throws a kick. Cedric catches it and brings him in close for a T-bone suplex. Beautiful counter from Cedric Alexander. I hate to admit it, but he scouted that kick.
What's he got in mind?
And now Cedric. Pentagon up. And a beautiful Michinoku driver. The angle on that, and now Cedric goes for a pin. 1 count. Pentagon kicks out at 1. And now crucifix bomb for Pentagon. Pentagon looking for a pin, though. Cedric able to have his foot just draped over that bottom rope. Breaking it up. Cedric misses a clothesline. Pentagon with a step-up enziguri that drops Cedric. And there's a stomp from Pentagon. Pentagon all over Cedric as we speak. And look at Pentagon going to work on Cedric's arm. And now the leg. Pentagon working that arm of Cedric. Cedric pulls Pentagon in, elbow. And now he just throws Pentagon, does Cedric. And look at that submission from Cedric Alexander. And look how he puts himself between Pentagon and the ropes. But Pentagon able to roll through. Pentagon able to roll through. But Pentagon rolling up on Cedric's shoulders. Hurricane Rana. Cedric on the middle rope. Tiger feint kick from Pentagon. Pentagon on the apron. Oh, I thought we were going to get a springboard action. But Pentagon instead gets there and goes for a cover. Cedric kicks out. And what a show this has been tonight, folks. That tag team classic between Bad News Crew and Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. Cedric with a pinfall. Or no, I'm sorry, Pentagon with a pinfall. Cedric kicks out at 1. So far, Pentagon looking very impressive in this match, but he just ran into a clothesline from Cedric. When will you be streaming UFC? Every Sunday. Well, not every Sunday, but this Sunday will be the UFC stream, brother. Irish whip from Pentagon. Cedric reverses it, has Pentagon in that corner. Pentagon gets out of the corner and motions Cedric to the corner. And look at this. Pentagon on the ropes. Hurricane Rana. Beautiful athleticism from Pentagon. Cedric jumps back up. Pentagon doesn't care. He picks him up. Nightmare on Elm Street is what that move used to be called. Drops him on the head. It was also the 187 by Homicide. There's a drop kick from Pentagon. Pentagon could have easily gone for a pin after that pile driver, but look at that handstand. Cedric getting back to his feet. Pentagon right back on him. Jawbreaker catches Cedric. Cedric flat on the canvas. And there's a kick. A kick from Pentagon. Pentagon with the Hurricane Rana, sending Cedric to the ropes again. Another Tiger Feint kick. Cedric bleeding. Referee has gloves on. This is the Cedric bleeding. That cut reopened from that street fight. Cedric back to his feet. I am too dumb for you. How nervous are you right now on a scale of 1 through 10? Oh, and look at that tilt-a-whirl head scissors from Pentagon. A chop block. Cedric fights back. Pentagon fights back himself. Crucifix bomb. Taking Cedric out. And look, Cedric rolls outside of the ring. He does what he has to do to stay out of that offense, and he just comes back in with the right hand. He picks Pentagon up. Lung blower. Lung blower on Pentagon. No, it's not Rey Mysterio. It's a wrestler named Pentagon Jr. And Cedric with a pin. And a 2 count. Referee was just not quick enough on that count. I'm going to defend Cedric there. Referee should have been in position a lot sooner. Look at Tyler Bate and Drew yelling outside of the ring. Cedric, though, Irish whipping Pentagon into the corner. A knife edge chop from Cedric. Why is he 619? Well, Rey Mysterio's not the first guy that did that. That was originally called the Tiger Feint kick. Split leg moonsault from Cedric Alexander. And it's only a 1 count. Yeah, it's just a movie has 2. That's the other thing. Cedric has Pentagon up. Pentagon slides off Cedric's shoulders and a spinning heel kick. Cedric back up to his feet. Pentagon not caring, though. Pentagon moving Cedric to the turnbuckle. Upside down tree of woe. No, not a tree of woe. Just smashing him with the turnbuckle and tossing him. And there's a stomp from Pentagon. And now Pentagon going to work on Cedric's shoulder. And a nice monkey flip from Pentagon.
He's trying again.
And there it is again, that neck breaker. The Zero MIEDO, the no fear neck breaker. That could be it for Cedric. Look at Drew. Look at Tyler. They're starting to move. They're on the attack.
And I think we just might see.
Oh, what does Pentagon have here? Pile driver, spiking Cedric. He was not prepared for this match. No, Cedric blocks the chop. Cedric lifts Pentagon in the air. Beautiful Michinoku driver. Pentagon back to his feet. Fireman's carry from Cedric. Pentagon blocks the right hand, fires back with the forearm. And Pentagon moving Cedric to the ropes. Throws Cedric over the top rope. Don't forget, this is a 10 count because I did not reformat the rules. Pentagon is not going to win by count out. Pentagon will not win this match by count out. They did, and look at Phoenix. Phoenix moving to that side of the ring to make sure Tyler Bate and Drew McIntyre don't get involved. And look at Cedric. Cedric going to, oh my God, face crusher outside of the ring. Hurricane Rana from Cedric. Here comes Drew. Drew now getting involved. Phoenix and Drew. Beautiful arm drag from Cedric. Cedric tossing Pentagon. Elbow drop from Pentagon to Cedric. And Pentagon throws Cedric until the steel steps. And they're both in the ring at the 9 count. And look at that right hand from Cedric. Cedric, lung blower, no, lumbar check. And Cedric with the cover. And oh, I thought Cedric was retaining the championship, but Pentagon kicks out. And Cedric's not done. Cedric's not done. Pentagon up. Brainbuster and the torque on that brainbuster. Cedric with the cover now. 1, 2, 3. Cedric retains the television championship in a hard-fought contest. Damn, what a match. What a match. And there is no handshake. Kofi and Phoenix help they help Pentagon up the ramp. And what a great match. What a great defense from Cedric Alexander. Pentagon is now 1-1. They help Kofi up the ramp, or Kofi and Phoenix. They help Kofi and Phoenix help Pentagon up the ramp. Jeff Hardy has come out to join Tyler Bate, Drew McIntyre, and Cedric Alexander. And they're celebrating in the ring when this song. So a tweet shows up. A tweet shows up on the Titantron, and it says it's clobbering time. And then we hear this theme song hit the PA system. And out on the stage comes CM Punk. And CM Punk shows up on the stage, and the crowd goes nuts, and Disrespected No More from the ring. They look up to the stage, and they look at CM Punk. We have no idea what's going on. Disrespected No More, they're staring across the ring, up the ramp, looking at Punk on the stage, and Punk is looking back at them in the ring, and we have no idea what this means. Punk has officially joined NGW, and that is how we end this episode of Shockwave.